Yeah, I'm here to record for everyone that cares or just curious, or even for you naysayers. I am fasting. I have started this many times this year and have so far not gone through with it. However, as of 5 p.m. today, technically about an hour prior, but wanted to clean my stomach out a bit. As of 5 p.m. today, today is March 20th, 2017. My birthday is in 7 days. I will be fasting for at least 24 consecutive hours. So 5 p.m. 2 days from now at the least. Most likely I'll break my fast. Typically I break it at night or the next morning. So it'll probably be about 2.5 days once I do that, if not 3 to 4 days in full. For this goal, it is to do many things. Help me kind of get my digestive system in order, my nervous system in order, or help it along anyway, to clear my mind. I'm tired of focusing on food. I am tired of and done being dependent on food. I have it's a pleasure. I eat when I'm not hungry. I eat when I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm sad, depressed. I'm an emotional eater. And even if the food doesn't taste good, if there's nothing else, I will just scarf it down, and it's gross. I miss being beautiful and getting discipline back. Sorry, I'm scratching my face. Will help. And not really sure how else to do it. Talking to people does not work for me. I've noticed that for the past maybe 10 years of my life. Just talking to people doesn't help me at all. Particularly, I don't really know anyone that I can really relate to. Which is partially a good reason for me to post on here. So if you want to enjoy me, enjoy me. If you don't. If you want to watch me, if you want to mock me, mock me. If you want to support me, support me. Try to make sure I stab off the headaches. So I'm going to have to up my water intake. Typically it's relatively high, but past couple weeks it's been pretty low. Take a multivitamin whenever I'm able. Not every day because that's harsh on the stomach. Probably take 1 today, and then if I'm able, tomorrow. If I go further than 2 days, probably won't take them because my stomach will be way too empty for that. And they're the tablet form. If there was like a capsule, it might be okay. Or a liquid, but then that's kind of like defeating the whole purpose if it was liquid. I do allow myself to have tea. No sugar. It's just either white tea or green tea. Oolong. I probably would take pu'er. It's similar to oolong, but more black. Almost slightly reminiscent of wine. So, 0 calories being taken in with the tea. No honey, no sugar of any sort, no sweeteners, no milks, no creams, no other teas that have calories, no ginseng. I think ginseng has 5 calories. I'm not totally sure per serving or something like that. So I'm not gonna miss the ginseng. And no 5-hour energy, no Red Bull, no nothing. Completely zero energy, 0 caloric intake. My vitamins have 0 calories. Every supplement that I have has 0 calories, except for like shark liver oil, fish oil, which I probably won't be taking unless I'm in pain. Then I might have to sacrifice that depending on where the pain is located. I mean, I can talk more about that. Hopefully it's still recording. More about that in the future. My battery's about to die on this thing. So, like I said in another video, excuse the lighting. Join me. If you want to have a support system and network, we can do this. Share this video, link up, comment, make your own videos. Water fasting is miraculous. I used to do it as needed. I started in the 9th grade of high school. It wasn't intentional. I was in foster care. I was Muslim, or I was almost Muslim at the time. I was about 14 or so. I converted to Islam when I was 16, technically. But I grew up not eating pork anyway. In my mother's household, my mother's family, they don't. And I didn't grow up eating beef either, so I wasn't eating beef at that time. And there wasn't really anything there for me to eat. The foster mother didn't cater to my diet, even though by law she was supposed to. We couldn't really have anything to drink but water or Kool-Aid. I'm not a Kool-Aid girl. I'm a tea person if it's going to be a beverage, or real juice, smoothie, something like that. Coconut water, coconut, something. So there wasn't anything in my diet that she offered that I could eat. She would make beans, usually with meat, sometimes not, but the way she flavored her food, it was foreign to me and not appetizing at all. So I opted to just not eat. I remember eating about maybe one burrito a week, or every few days. That's what she allowed. She would buy them occasionally, and every once in a while she would allow me to have one. Every once in a while, maybe someone would give me $1, or I'd find change or whatever, and I'd buy a bag of chips, hot Cheetos, on the way to school, or on the way home from school. So my caloric intake for any average week was probably at a maximum of, God, I don't know, I don't want to sound too far-fetched, maybe 1,200, maybe 2,000 calories. This was over the course of maybe 4 weeks. I want to say 5 weeks, but I know it wasn't that long. It was about 3 weeks. I remember having a conversation with a friend, and we're talking about weight or whatever, and I was at the time a size 9, a little bit like a chubby size 9. I was a size 11, not long before that, and she was saying that she was a size 9, and I didn't believe it because she looked smaller than me, and she didn't believe the size I wore, blah blah blah. So, you have a gut and this and that. I don't know. I remember having a pooch even when I was a size 3, 2, 3. I had a little fat on the bottom. Even though you could really feel my ab muscles. They were hard. You could see the line down the center and partially across horizontally. I had that fat there. I think it's very feminine. It didn't really bother me, but a lot of people did point that out. So sometimes it was kind of like, maybe I will look better. But I was never a 6-pack lady. It's in my 8-minute here. This might run long. Cut off whenever you want. I suggest, if you want to lose weight, lose weight. If you feel like you need to lose weight, lose weight. If you know you need to lose weight, by all means, lose weight. I'm not saying sacrifice your family, your kids, your responsibilities. Just, there are ways to do things. If your thyroid's messed up, alter your diet accordingly. If your environment's extremely toxic, do whatever you can to find happiness, laughter. Buy some cheap headphones from the 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, or a pair of those $3 somethings that you find at CVS or Walmart or something. And, play things on your phone. You're watching me somehow, so get some privacy. Whenever you get that, right now you're watching me, use this next time to laugh. Find things that make you laugh. If it's things that will get you in trouble later, I'm not saying do anything illegal. I'm just saying maybe your parents don't like stand-up comedy or whatever. Maybe just clear the browser history for that. I'm not encouraging going against your parents' rules or the rules of whoever's in the house. My videos are geared towards adults, those that are 18 and older. There's just a lot to think about. A person being in their ideal form, their ideal self, is extremely important because life feels really toxic otherwise. Even if you have good friends around you and you got something to do all the time and stuff, if you look in that mirror and you're not satisfied, you yourself are not satisfied with what you see. If you get dressed or undressed and you're not satisfied with what you see or feel or how you feel, if the way you feel in bed is uncomfortable to you or it's not ideal, it's okay to change. I know a lot of people are getting liposuction right now. I mean, 3 people that I know personally have gotten it recently. That's amazing. And including one YouTuber that I've been following for many years, since they first came on YouTube. And it's appealing. I've thought about it. I've thought about it since 2010, I believe. So 7 years. And back then I was in pretty good shape. I was quite athletic, muscular legs, arms, very strong hands, could lift a good amount of weight, strong back, no back fat, etc. But I wanted my perfect belly. I had, I believe, 26-inch waist. I don't know what I was thinking, but now I probably really could use it, but I would prefer to slim down some first. Only use it because I don't have a whole lot of time. I am a single parent, and my child has an autism spectrum disorder. It's on the autism spectrum. He's a small child. In age and stature. It's just a lot to worry about, and a lot of looking after that's required. I want to be able to have some time for other things. Time to make videos, time to edit websites, time to create websites, time to do some arts and crafts, plenty of time to play with him, monitor him. Whatever else I do to make money on the side. Have time for that every week, you know. Next video is about money. Every time I make a video, I'm getting all these ideas. I wish you all luck. Please join me. I'm not begging, but I know it's good. The energy I feel right now is good. It's good for losing weight for some reason. Slimming down. Shedding excess body fat is what I mean. If you're like me and you tend to carry excess water, particularly when your hormones are out of whack, you're extra stressed, which probably causes your hormones to be out of whack, or you've had too much salt. And salt comes in different forms. It's not all just table salt. So maybe if you need to look more into that. Sugars, too much sugar, look into sugar too. And too much sugar usually ends up causing you to have too much salt because a lot of things that are made have a lot of salt, have a lot of sugar, and vice versa. But even not so, for me, I know, and some other people, consuming a lot of sugar makes your body crave salt sometimes, a lot of time, and you binge on salty things or things that have a lot of salt. Or I know for me, even I'll be more tolerant of something salty, even though I don't really like the taste of salt if I've had a lot of sugar. Okay. That is that. My goal is to just be a better me, be healthier inside, look more appealing to myself, and externally, and to shine, to have a long life. You know, they say those that live the longest, they tend to eat fewer calories in smaller portions in their days compared to those that die sooner. I want to be 100 years old. My grandparents are almost 100 years old, those that are living. And if I can make it at least the bare minimum to 80, I've done well. That's all, everyone. Guys, girls, ladies, anyone else, whatever your gender is or isn't, join me.